Good evening, Breakthrough. We're coming back from last week when we were talking about inequalities, but this week when we're talking about word problems, or specifically how to find the keywords and how to construct these word problems. All right, let's jump right in. Quick recap from last week. What are inequalities? A relationship between two expressions that are not equal. What symbols are used? This is the less than, the greater than, and of course now we have to learn the terms. So now we have this little chart I found, which pretty much explains the same thing as I said before, but there are other terms that go with this. As you get to higher level math, the more the symbols, the more terms we come up by. So now that we're done, it's time for the word problem. But first, it's Kahoot time. So please join me into the Kahoot I have shared. Alrighty, everyone say, let me know. Some later. These first two problems are just going to be number based, and you just have to find the symbol. All right. Yes, 24 is greater than 0.05. Awesome. All right, next one. -5 and -3. Correct. -5 is less than -3. All right, these next couple questions are all term-based. So remember the terms of greater than, less than, equal to, keep those in mind. Hitachi had more than 20 family members. More family members. X is greater than, so more than 20 family members. Correct. Levi must be at least 42 inches tall to ride a roller coaster. Correct. X representing number of inches, and it has to be equal to 42 or greater. Correct. All right, last question. Kuzo can invite no more than 15 people to his party. Correct. X meaning number of people, 15 meaning the cap. So that is correct. Good job, everyone. All right, if you have any more questions about last week's recap, you can put in the chat. All right, now let's go back to the presentation. But first, I have a quick deconstruction song to help you memorize this. I know that some questions are really big, such as this one. So I made this song to help you memorize the keywords and how to integrate the important information from each problem. Ready? Take the missing, take them aside. Take the junk and disregard the extra and important. They get in the way. Now take your pen. Now you'll understand. Take the question, pull it apart. Take the problem or what remains and solve it all. It's now. You have the relevant keywords. You get useful keywords now. All right, so what just happened? So first we have this huge problem, and at the end we have a much shorter and less complicated to read problem. So first we took out the question being asked, which is how many minutes will it take Erwin to read at least the same number of pages as Zoe has read in book 1? Remember, book 1 is the most important thing because there's 2 books mentioned in the first problem. All right, so first we take out that question because we're gonna deconstruct the problem itself. So second, we took out the extra and the junk information, anything to do with book 2, get that out of here. We don't really need that. So now we kept everything from book 1, so now we can rewrite the question to fit the question being asked. That is, now Zoe and Erwin are reading the same book for research project, book 1. Zoe is on page 100, book 1, he reads 1/4 of a page each minute for book 1. Erwin is on page 88, book 1, he reads half a page per minute. How many minutes will it take for Erwin to have read at least the number of pages Zoe has read in book 1? Now, so we have that, we can begin doing the actual problem, because then we have the relevant information. All right, thank you so much for listening. Next week, we will actually solve this problem. So remember to study up on those terminologies and symbols, and have a great day. See ya.